And typically we could go up or down, but we want to make sure that it's not a huge roller coaster. So if you're too intense, just remind yourself you need to find pre-game things that help you calm down, focus. These 3 pre-game strategies are important, but the most important thing that I would say is awareness. You have to start by being aware of yourself and what helps you. And this is where in my experience, I've noticed that a lot of coaches and just the overall motivational world can affect a lot of players, because a player that tends to be too intense gets overhyped or anxious, and then the coach starts yelling at them, and then is, come on guys, we can do it. And it's too much to handle. That once the game starts, you can't handle all of those emotions, all of that over anxiety or intensity, as I would call it. And then you find it hard to perform. So that's why I always speak about this, finding your performance line where you're going to perform at your best. And typically we could go up or down, but we want to make sure that it's not a huge roller coaster. So if you're too intense, just remind yourself you need to find pre-game things that help you calm down, focus. So that's why some players, if you're listening to music, which I would assume most players listen to music, find something that helps you stay grounded and calm and positive, but not something that's...
Pepe, I'm picturing you listening to classical music on the bus.
Well, I was listening to, who was it? Mascherano, when he met Pep Guardiola in Barcelona. And they asked him, I saw that interview. He was interviewed in Argentina. And he said, when I met Pep Guardiola, I went into his, office, and he was listening to classical music. And I saw, and he was listening to this classical music, and it was really high volume. And you could see he was just centered. He had tons of books. And he said, that day I understood who Pep Guardiola was. And yes, you might say, well, classical music, I never listened much to classical music, only when I was in college because I was studying music. But it's that you find something that helps you either calm yourself down or kind of get things going and get that, I would say, caffeine in your brain.
Yeah.
You don't have to take, but now it might be, like in NFL, you see them and they're shouting and they're just like fist bumping everything. So yes, that's going to help you, but you have to be aware. And I think that most coaches tend to think that what players need is just a lot of energy. And that's not always the case. Oh, you're still there. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you. And if it did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have any comments, please write them down below. We would love to interact with you, to answer your questions so you can become a better soccer player or a coach. Bye.